Parents didn't sprout a bassist. Like, that's...
Man, just watching you perform, like, your voice feels like warm butter on grits.
An all-female group or one person by themselves or a whole bunch of toothless loggers could all pull music off if you put your head to it.
Ben, can they get a witness?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Wow, I mean, that was really strong. And the 200 shows a night shows. I mean, it's 200 shows a year. It might feel like 200 shows a night.
That is a super tight package. Weird? Was that weird?
Yeah.
She said package.
Awkward moment.
That was some self-censorship there.
I know. Well, you know me. Or you don't, but you're getting to.
They get you going?
Oh yeah, I was dancing. I only danced with my heels, but yeah, I was
It's good enough.
dancing under the desk.
Ben, anything else you want to add?
Well, I want to talk about my childhood. But we don't have time for that.
I feel like an alien now.
How hard it is to actually be on key being a bass and standing still, let alone doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, crazy. I enjoyed the performance. I loved it. And how you kept up with the riffs, Scott. Boy, you a beast. In times of oppression and in horrible circumstances, like music, a lot of times can be kind of like that spiritual elixir.
Or beatboxing is the future. And music career is a series of humiliating and depressing and desperate moments.
We all know.
That is a music career. And you should totally get used to it, because even if you make it, then after that, then it gets humiliating and desperate again. So just do what you're doing and enjoy the music part of it and screw that other stuff.
Oh, wow. I just can't help but to, get out of my retina, you men slamming your body down and winding it all around. That was a bit strange for me, but somehow I enjoyed it.
Damn if I didn't love that.
I was thinking about it. I'd have to go, petrified. That's the only way I could possibly get that vibrato. But that was pretty bitchin'. Clark, I was waiting for that moment. You guys, set it up and Clark knocked it down. That was really good.
Pressed, and how high you got your leg up. That was...
Did he plie?
Yeah, and he plies. That's it. Yeah, but that was amazing. And I knew with a hairstyle like that we was gonna have a Clark moment.
Well done, purple people. I loved the frickin' wedding march at the end where y'all are coming down the,
Soul Train line,
yeah,
baby.
I love it.
That was the Soul Train line. They got it in here. They was in. You know what I'm saying? Like, they did this. And
They do it at weddings now, too,
Bump,
so...
bump, 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 bump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Can somebody turn off this microphone, please?
Thank you.
I think you guys were sent back from the future to save a cappella and do it in a futuristic way.
You got the nerdy glasses, but your I don't know who else has those in here, but they're probably nerds too. And
I love the way y'all hit the, oh, snap. Y'all went into it and then y'all, oh. That's what it's about.
I'm not an expert in this genre of music, but I just thought it grooved from the beginning to the end, and you can't fault that. He's the expert, Never trust a big butt and a smile. That's gonna be something you can take home to your kids. I think it's gonna be sage advice.
Wait. Ben's raised his hand.
Go.
Mike, that was good. I just wanted to say, we didn't mention Mike. Mike was good. Now, you guys back me up on that.
Come on, Ben.
Come on, Ben. Get in there. Get in there.
Well, I've been around the world and I've seen things happen. I don't mind singing and I don't mind rapping. I can find another 100 ways to get my kicks singing a cappella. Sorry.
Whoa! I think this is where I say thank you, judges.
Yes, thank you.
I'd say what year that takes me back to how old I was, but I'd be embarrassed to say it. Ben, what did you think?
I was in my 40s and I enjoyed it back then too.
You look remarkable.
Thank you.
It's amazing.
Just a couple weeks in Los Angeles and I'm looking good.
You're just too good to be true.
I'll never again say that I could never enjoy Bieber sung by a bunch of Mormons.
It's very funny to see a Justin Bieber song done by a bunch of grown men. You guys were serious, too.
Girl power, baby.
Woo!
I can't help when I love something, I get excited. Oh, God.
Okay.
La la la. Watching it happen.
Be all that you can be.
Man, it really is getting hot in here. Dare I say, 98 degrees. Ben, what'd you think?
I don't know anymore.
Give a shout out to Troy, who somehow channeled a boy and a man inside the same body. Do we need to perform an exorcism or something? That was scary.
Oh, whatever that was. From Mike, we got like a hey, 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 like Fat Albert. It was just
So smooth, like it was, oh man, that was great.
So it was like, wow, I just thought I put a bag over my head and went through a car wash backwards for a second. I think that was something we used to do back in the 60s.
I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Oh, Aaron, that was so sweet. I don't know even what to say. I'm a little. Call me.
Aaron, you kiss up. Henry, where you at, baby? Henry, you was up there like a pro, big baby. You was flowing, your shoulders was loose. He was here, he was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Polka hip hop this is the first primetime show to have polka hip hop. NBC, you'll only see it here, ladies and gentlemen. Even better than that. And that was good.
Afro Blue. Ben, how they do? I'm throwing it to you to see if you'll come through.
I don't know what to say, Nick Lachey.
Oh!
Maybe I got some rhymes today. Some of my favorite singers look like they know stuff that no one else knows, and you kind of almost close your eyes like, I know, you don't, I know, you don't.
Reggie, I wouldn't call you a base, right? I would call you the foundation of that whole group. Hey, real quick, can I give a quick shout out to Richard for the crickets?
Well, I was gonna give Richard props for the crickets, but that's cool.
They were so good. Give them credit all over again.
Yeah.
I'd like to give Richard props for the crickets.
Yes. Rousing game of cricket.
Radio hits. But before the curtain falls, the fate of two groups hinges on a head-to-head battle right here on our stage. Next up, a group of a cappella remix.
Scott. What? What?
And Kevin still looks pissed off. He's still in character. He's like, gonna kick your ass.
You know how, something's real good that, you make, an ugly face? You know what I'm saying? When you hear something, you go, ew, ugh. It makes you sick to your stomach. It was, why, though? Why? Why did y'all do it like that? Listen, I'm still a performer, so you best believe all the things that I hear tonight, I'm like this on the low-low. As Ben Folds would say, he would say, you guys are from the future.
I can barely hit that.
Because you didn't get to show your lady nads.
Wee.
Ben?
Mr. Folds, if you're nasty.
I think that was my favorite performance of this entire competition at this point.
Dude, do you have an on and off switch on your throat? You don't curse your little kitten.
Evan and Avi, every time, so consistent, so spectacular. Spectacular. Yeah. So spectacular. That's what that means.
It's Charlie Brown's teacher.
Oh my God, I'm not drunk, I promise.
I was wondering where you were going, and when you ended it, I was like, oh, snap! That was crazy.
I would have gotten rid of the vocal percussion in the middle section.
The wind?
I wasn't a fan of the wind. I'm sorry. But that was a choice. But that for me that
It's the wind.
it's creepy.
Riding to the outskirts of glory. Minus the stupid accent I just did, I thought that had a little southern thing to it.
And there ain't nothing gentle about Kesha. She's scary.
That you fit the whistling in where mere mortals would have had to have breathed, you know? That's normally where people breathe, and you don't care, you're just gonna keep whistling.
Walter gave me a wink.
Winking Walter.
Winking Walter. I appreciated that.
I did like the dip, like when you dip back and you sing and you hit that high note. See, I called all that. I knew exactly what you were doing.
I laughed, I cried, it was better than Cats.
So you got the shirt open, showing the chest, the pectoral muscles, and you're singing, you're spitting and everything. Like, you know, whenever you're singing and spit comes out, like, that's when you know you're really going for broke. Like, I mean, what were you thinking of doing outside of singing? Like, I'm trying to understand.
I'm getting Ben a fan for Christmas.
I want a fan.
You're getting a fan this year, buddy. Sarah, what did you think?
We should just get a little tiny one and put it right here so when Ben does
Yeah.
his judging, it's just, he can just be like,
When he gets inspired, it comes on.
I really liked that one. Look at, he's all like proud of himself. He's like, I released my inner bad boy. And you all saw it.
Is that how they do it in Provo, Utah?
Well, first,
Wow.
True cowboys. That's a gentleman cowboy.
that was unexpected and really sweet.
True
Thank you.
gentleman.
Yeah. Now pick up the bill as well, please. Pay for everything. I guess country music is kind of depressing. Everyone's crying tonight.
I know country. Trust me. I believe that you drive pickup trucks and stuff.
When you guys finish your performance, you're all so proud of yourselves. It's so freaking cute. Like, and your little shoulders, like, yeah, look at Jake. his little shoulders shrug, and he gave one of these, yes. It was like so sweet.
I think that was the simplest arrangement I've ever heard Pentatonics do so far in this competition, and even that was fly.